Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Thursday. So this game just hit early access today. I've had it on my wish list. So I picked it up, 25% off right now, so why not? So we're gonna check it out. It's a new deck building roguelike. It's gonna be kind of like Cobalt Core, I guess. First time playing. Sudden jolt awakens you as you hear the distinct beeping of doors opening. As reality creeps back in, you slowly recognize your surroundings, the cramped confines of your quarters on the Atlas. Head over to the command deck. There's an unusual flurry of activity as you enter the command deck. The captain, studying the data feed on one of the consoles, beckons the two of you over. This is a ship status screen. You can view statistics such as the number and types of hard points and starting equipment and crew. Each piece of equipment contains a few starting cards and has capacity to add more cards as you play. Equipment requires an assigned crew member to function. If you want a better look at your ship, you can orbit the camera while keeping the left mouse button pressed. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Once you are done inspecting your ship, click on the accept button and the ship. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. It's a fancy looking map. This is a tutorial, so it's going to be kind of on rails. Alright, if we just follow the nav points I laid out, should be at the wreckage in about 2 days, and then we rendezvous back with the Atlas. We just stick to the asteroid belt as much as we can to avoid detection. Easy. I really don't see why the captain decided to put you in charge of my ship. Watch your tone. While we're on this mission, this is your new captain. Come on now, we got a mission to do. You can fight all you want once we're back on the hauler. Soon things settle down and everyone is at their assigned post. Time to start familiarizing yourself with the ship's command console. Console flashes a warning indicating combat near your flight path. Not long after, the infrared sensors flare as the ship explodes. The remaining ship changes course, heading in your direction. There's no way the sensors spotted us. We've been running out cold for almost a day now. Just our luck then. Their flight path will take them right within radar detection range. Prepare combat protocols. There's your hand of cards displaying the actions you can take each turn. Each card requires resources to play, shown as the number in the lower part of the card. Gotcha. This is your resource panel. The colored number next to the icon indicates your current energy, so we got 6. The white number shows your energy income at the start of the next turn. Resources carry over between turns. Oh, okay. So it's going to be a constant strategy of, should I save some for next turn or spend it all now? Enemy actions are based on their equipment. Each piece of equipment has a card slot indicating the next action. Cards gain 1 pip each turn. That's good, you get to see their intent. That's very important. That's why a big thing I liked about Slay the Spire. When all pips are filled, the cards border turns white, signaling that it will be played on the next turn. Pips, do they mean these dashes? Yeah, that must be it. You play cards by dragging and dropping them over the crosshair region. Attack the enemy by playing 2 slice cards to advance. It's got 14 health, that's the whole, yeah. And that'll be my other 3 energy for this. Okay, straightforward. These seem straightforward. There's the end turn, advance your turn. Okay. So then the pips will fill up, I guess. Shields are your primary defense. These shield point blocking 1 damage. Shields have at the start of each turn, so deploy shield cards just before an enemy attack for maximum effectiveness. Enemy ship is about to attack. Yeah, the laser pulse. 4 damage. Play a block card to prevent hull damage from the enemy's upcoming attack. Playing card moves to your cooldown pile. Cooldown duration is indicated by the number next to the cooldown symbol on the card. Once off cooldown, it returns to your draw pile. Oh, a separate cooldown pile. That's interesting. So it's not just going to a discard pile to then eventually be shuffled like it is in Slay the Spire. Press the tab key or click the card status UI for overview of cards in your draw pile and your hand run cooldown. So like this block has a cooldown of 3, everything's got a cooldown. So there's like this purgatory middle place that isn't a discard. It is a discard really, but it depends how long the cooldown is. That's different, it's unique. Okay, so shield duration. So that's your shield. We have none right now. Oh, we got 4 shield points. Resistant effects on your ship appear above your card hand. Some effects last for a set amount of turns, while others have an upkeep condition you have to meet each turn to maintain the effect. Okay. Deal 1 damage as upkeep. Play at least 1 attack per turn. Okay, well I'm playing attack here. Slice. It's almost like there's a, I don't know if it's intentional, but it looks like a lag when it transitions from enemy turn to mine. So he's gonna do laser pulse. But he's only got 5 health. That removes his
enemy
shield.
shields down.
Don't have enough energy to play the other slice. Sayonara. And 25. What is 25? What is this? Already starting to get pretty lively. We should expect more combat on our approach to the station. Looks like we're not the only ones stupid enough to raid a Solari facility. Too late to hide our presence now. Asking for permission to restore the reactor's ordnance protocol. That should allow us to squeeze some more power out of it. It will also improve our laser's beam output. Permission granted. Override the cutter's safety protocols. We'll need more firepower. Aye, Captain. That should enable it to emit concentrated laser pulses. Won't be a military-grade laser, but it'll be close. Proceed. Ordnance. You now have access to the Ordnance resource. Ordnance is the main resource for attacks. Hey, Mariah. Welcome in. Open your ship status screen now to inspect your resource. Okay. Ordnance. One unallocated reactor power. Left click on the okay. You can redistribute reactor power between your resources at any time. Right click on energy twice to remove 2 power from it. Left click twice to add 2 power to the ordnance. Your power distribution should be as indicated below. Okay. How's your day going, Mariah? Got a ship closing in on attack vector. Looks like pirates. Prepare the combat protocols. Oh yeah, Jeff is getting his operation today, removing the cyst, right? Yeah, he'll be alright. You can redistribute reactor power anytime in combat. Right click on the resource type to remove 1 power unit, left click to add. This lets you shift your resource income to suit your needs. Warning, adding 1 power to a resource generates 1 heat. Heat changes take place after playing the next card. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fiddly thing. Ships have a heat resistance and dissipation value. Resistance is the amount of heat a ship can safely sustain before overheating. Dissipation is the amount of heat removed at the end of each turn. Every point of overheat deals 1 hull damage to start your turn. Oh boy. So I really gotta be careful not to hurt myself. I'm definitely gonna do that. Beam sweep. Night 3. Hull damage required to add 1 heat. Heat damages hull. Oh, he's gonna do 4.
Shields up, Captain.
I'm gonna block. That's gonna block his 4 damage. So I can't do the target lock in a beam sweep, so we're doing a beam sweep. So he's got heat. Take out the laser. Cards with the icon, like the laser pulse, are precision attacks and target specific enemy equipment. Drag and drop these cards over an enemy equipment or card in the UI, or over a piece of equipment on the ship model to attack it. Yeah, it's definitely sci-fi, space themed. It's a deck building roguelike. Each enemy piece of equipment has durability, normally indicated by the shield icon. Durability at 0, the equipment breaks, preventing any actions. Enemy equipment is automatically repaired in 3 turns. How rude. The durability damage from precision guards is indicated by the... Okay. So we need to damage his gun. And I don't have enough coordinates to use laser pulse. That's interesting how you don't just have energy as a universal resource to play cards. I had no idea. So you have, looks like you're going to have up to 3 different types of energy to use for cards, 3 different resources. Right-click to discard unwanted cards, freeing up a slot for a new draw next turn. Discarded cards go on cooldown just as if being played. Consider discarding cards that are not useful in the next few turns. Huh, okay. So he's about to throw up for a shield. So it's damaged. So it's going to be on cooldown. It's going to be repaired in 3 turns. But I stopped it before it fired. That's a good thing.
Enemy shields down.
Yep, cut your shield, sir. Yeah, I gained heat because I shifted some energy to ordnance. So now I can use both these weapons. Heavy blast, that's getting repaired next turn. Bye. Subsystem to item to add it to your cargo bay. Infrared emitter. Any attack from this weapon that deals hull damage adds +1 heat. Okay. In which you hook up the mass refiner module to the reactor. It's crucial for improving our reactor's power output and strengthening the Magpie's shield system. It's originally meant for deflecting dust and minor asteroids, not high-powered lasers. I can modify it to suspend high-density particles in its magnetic field, diffusing laser beams and absorbing kinetic force. This improves defense, but it requires mass. Permission granted. We also salvaged a functional subsystem from that ship. I'm sure we can put it to good use. Might help us get out of this in one piece. I'll be claiming that as preparations for my ship when we're back on the Atlas. The Magpie will need a new coat of paint once all this is over. You can upgrade your reactor with credits you gather on your journey. To upgrade your reactor, open the ship status screen, click on the upgrade button below the reactor. Each upgrade gives you 1 extra reactor power. You now have access to the mass resource. Oh, there's the 3rd one. Used for upgrades and repairs. Add your upgraded power unit to mass by left-clicking. Okay. Subsystems enhance compatible equipment in their cards with various effects. Drag and drop the subsystem from the cargo bay on your modified cutter for application. Only one subsystem of the same type can be added to an equipment. So it's going to add heat whenever it does damage. Okay. We're going to the station wreckage. The remains of the station slowly come into view as you navigate to the designated coordinates. Things seem quiet, but the tension in the crew is palpable. I don't feel tense. Judging by the electromagnetic emissions, there should be some functional equipment we can salvage in that section over there. Wait, look at the fluctuation in those infrared readings. I'll bet you a week's rations that there's a ship lying in wait to spring an ambush. Prep the laser and let's go around to get the jump on them instead. Circle around attack advantage. First attack deals +3 damage. Crew members have abilities you can activate at will during combat. Oh wow, this game is actually deeper than I thought. To inspect crew abilities, hover over a crew member's portrait. Abilities do not use regular resources. Instead, they cost command points and have a cooldown after use. Right, okay, that makes sense. Command point capacity is determined by the amount of crew on your board. +3 command points per crew member. So we have, what, 3? Hey, Brain, welcome in. Overload the cannons. Okay, so yeah, we got 8 command points. Thank you for the lurk. And the jump. Gain 2 of each resource. Next attack played this turn deals +50% damage. And they're about, the Firefly and the Laser Pulse, they're about to hit me for a total of 8 damage right now, like now. Next shield card played this turn gives +50%. Tune generator, this dude. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna block. So now we're blocking 9. Perfect. I are smart. Target lock. We're gonna laser pulse. Yeah, we'll just.
Enemy shields down.
So that. Delayed attacks. Incoming enemy missile. You can track missiles in the lower left part of the screen. Yeah, I saw that. Above your hull points. Missiles have a delay of 1 or more turns before they hit. You can defend against missiles by playing shield cards or shoot them down with special missile defense cards. There you go. So that's going to do 4 damage next turn. Meanwhile, they're hitting me the laser pulse. The Firefly isn't ready yet. That was the missile that launched. Laser pulse is going to hit me for 4. Ay, ay, ay. Force production. Yeah, just give me some more because I need to play the beam sweep and the block.
Shielding enhanced, Captain.
Okay, good. So 9 shield. That's going to block the missile and the laser. Don't worry, target lock. I got you. I guess 3 more damage and the laser pulse is out of commission, but the Firefly's about to hit me too. Deals 50% damage. That's not going to be a lot on the beam sweep, but I'm going to do this anyways. Oh, I don't have the points. Well, that's only going to be for next turn. It's not going to help me to use that now. No. he's overheating. That's good. So if I just target that laser pulse, that's out. So I'm safe. I'm not getting hit. So I won't need these. Oh, I did need it. I did need it. There's a missile that's airborne. I should not have gotten rid of both of those. But it doesn't matter, I killed him. Click on the flashing equipment added to your cargo bay. After some combat encounters, you can draft cards to add to any piece of equipment. Oh, that's cool. Engineering can really use a card. Ammo dump, gain 4 ordnance, sustain 2 heat, and deplete. Removes from the battle once played. Okay, so that's a once per turn. That's useful though. Gain 10 shield. So it requires you to be shielded to already have shield points and gives you more shield. Blinding pulse, 4 damage. Next enemy attack deals minus 50% damage. Precision. I want to take the ammo dump. Basic missile rack. 30 of whatever that currency is. Morale determines the rate at which your crew command points recharge on entering a node. Each crew member increases your maximum command points by 3. Certain event choices can temporarily permanently affect crew morale. Okay. So that's how that regenerates. Area clear, no further hostiles in engagement range, and deploying a recon drone for a visual sweep of the wreckage. Look behind that plating. That black box is the station's main data storage and backup unit. It's bound to have a lot of valuable research data we can sell. Who knows what they were cooking up here? Are you out of your mind? If the Solari catch wind of us stealing that, we're as good as dead. We need a new air recycling and ventilation system back at the station, don't we? This is why we went on this scavenging run in the first place. This will bring in enough credits for all that and more. That's why I need IRLs. Credits. More creds. Monies. Begin salvage operations. No squabbling. Crew quickly works to retrieve the black box and fill the Magpie's cargo bay with any valuable salvage they can find. After the work is done, you set course for the rendezvous point with the Atlas. Put your ship status UI to the screen to inspect your salvaged equipment and install it on your ship. Drag the equipment from the cargo bay and drop it on an appropriate empty hard point. Yeah, that would be there at the launch bay. This will add 1 extra card slot and the cards from the equipment to your deck while in combat. Comes with 2 Starflare cards. Nice. So now we're going to the rendezvous point. Incoming tight beam transmission from the Atlas. Magpie, this is the Atlas. We got a situation. The Solari have flagged us for interrogation. They most likely got all their sensors pointed at us until we meet up with their patrol ships. Any attempt to pick up would incriminated us both. We'll be fine, but I'm afraid you'll have to return to the station on your own. Keep your burn minimal and maintain a low profile until you're clear. Roger that, Captain. Stay safe. I've heard about Solari interrogation methods. I wouldn't want to be on the Atlas right now. There's an alternate route we can take that will keep us away from any major flight orders and known Solari fleet positions. Should work. We have enough Delta 5 and remaining fuel to get us to the station. Set an alternate route to the station. They'll take us straight through deadweight controlled territory though. A solitary scavenger ship is sure to attract some attention from those pirate scum. We must be on our toes. Proceed. So we're going around a long way. There are 2 paths types in Breachway. Main path shown as a blue line allows only forward movement. Secondary paths marked by the yellow lines permit both forward and backward movement. Moving to a node on the secondary path consumes fuel. Okay. So now it's the map is gonna feel like FTL style map, but that's cool. I like it. Waypoint disliked. We have to. Captain, we intercepted a distress call. A civilian transport is under attack by a deadweight raider. They won't last long without our intervention. If we reroute powder the thrusters for max burn, we can intercept in time, pulling the raider's focus. That's too risky. It will leave us exposed during the approach. The deadweight could attack us freely and we'd be defenseless until combat systems are online. It's a calculated risk. Diverting their fire from the transport to us is the only way to save that ship, or our hull should hold against the barrage. I'll go ahead. I'll take the disadvantage enemy initiative. Just +1 morale. We'll be the good guys here. Acknowledge, Captain. It's the right call. Preparing for the maneuver now. Prepare for combat. You divert all power to the engines and fire up the thrusters to the maximum capacity. Before long, the deadweight ship stops firing on the civilian transport and turns its attention to you. Yep. They hit me. Enemy has a flak cannon. Flak inflicts random damage within range. Most flak attacks have a shredding value. Hull damage from flak that is equal or higher than the attack's shredding value triggers a shred status effect on the target. Each shred stack raises flak's minimum damage by 1. Shred decreases by 1 if not reapplied in a turn. Okay. So they're going to do the flak barrage. So I only have 4 command points. So I won't be able to overload the cannons. I can only use force production or tune generator once in this battle if I wanted to use up my command points. So this should only be used in emergency, really. Block 6. Beam sweep. And we'll use a star flare. That's not precision, huh? Nope. Alright, that will hit them for 6 next turn. Okay, the shield took it. That's good. Missile hit him. So now we're just getting a laser. I'm thinking of decreasing the mass. There's not many cards that are going to use that. To increase ordnance. Taking some damage. I wish it showed you your max health here. I mean, you get to see the health meter and just the raw number of your current health, but I wish it'd show you like 38 out of 50 or whatever the max is. Ah, interesting. So they hit their heat threshold. Any more heat, they're going to start being overheat, taking damage. Yep, let's block.
Shields up, Captain.
About to be hit by the flak barrage. Okay, their laser burst is out of commission for now. But right now, nothing is firing at me. The laser's broken. Flak barrage on cooldown.
Missile is in flight.
Enjoy that missile. It's gonna kill you. PDC array Mark 1. Interesting. I have no room for it on my ship. I'd have to replace another part with that. A card. At 3 damage. 2 times. You don't have shields. I have 12 shield in 1 shield duration. Otherwise, at 6. I like that. That's good. It's 4 energy and 1 mass to play. So we do have more room for cards in the modified shield. So we're gonna take that. Let's well look at this room. Yeah, we'll take the raised shield. Getting 30 monies. Point defense cannon you salvage from the enemy goes on the auxiliary mount, provided an effective defense against enemy missiles. Right, that's good. Auxiliary equipment operates without a crew member, but doesn't add an extra card slot in combat. Open. Okay, well I can still use it. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Credits, yeah, that's what it is. So my channel points are credits. Repair station. Just what we need after taking some damage. There is 37 out of 50. They should show it. Yeah, they should show it during battle. Your max health. Come across an abandoned repair station. A large part of it has been stripped clean by scavengers, but upon closer inspection, one of the maintenance bays still seems to be functional. Doc can attempt to do some repairs. Might not look like it, but some of the equipment left here is actually in good working condition. Your engineer gets to work with the assistance of the rest of the crew. A few hours later, the hull looks better than ever. 12 hull points repaired. Proceed. It's good. We're only down 1 HP. So our gunship is getting ready to fire. They must have some stealth tech that kept them hidden from the Magpie sensors until they made their way into direct engagement range. We've got an incoming hail. Patch it through. There you are, little Magpie. We've been looking forward to having a word with you. This doesn't need to get messy. Hand over the data core you've got in your hold, and you'll fly away unscathed with the rest of your salvage. Power down and prepare for boarding. Captain, if we power down our reactor, we're as good as dead. We're dead out of the way. We can't take a light cruiser on in this ship. Then we go down swinging. I'm not taking orders from a pirate. Engage combat protocols. We make our stand. Saddens me to hear you choose violence, Captain. The data core is designed to withstand thermonuclear blast. Don't expect us to hold back. Fine, be that way. Oh, we got a lot of command points we can mess around with here. The spread shot can shoot down our missiles. Okay. And that's prepared. So that's all it is like point defense. So we're not going to be hit by anything this turn. So I'm going to get rid of one of these blocks, because we're going to have the raise shield in the block, but next turn we are going to have to worry about the laser pulse and the star flare. So let's beam sweep these mam jambas. it hits me too? Oh, it deals damage and destroy the closest missile. So, yeah, I should have used the shield there. I was thinking it was just point defense. Incoming missile, destroy one missile, else deal 2 damage. So I want to save that for sure. So don't have shields, I get 12.
Shields
Raising
up, Captain.
shields. That's going to block most of it, but the spread shot may exceed the shield I have right now. That incoming
Enemy missile intercepted.
Okay, I took some damage there. Not much. Shield got some of it. We got a lot of stuff hitting right now.
Missile is down.
Just shut our missile down. I'm gonna shoot theirs down too.
Enemy missile intercepted.
Okay, we got enough to use target lock and the beam sweep. I'm gonna use the target lock. I'm gonna overload cannons. Beam sweep. Blind. I'm gonna hold on to the ammo dump. I don't need it right now. I'm not going to need ordnance for a while either, so I'm going to get rid of it actually. I still got 7 ordnance and 3 more is coming next turn. I can't spend the weapon cards fast enough. I've been using on more energy for shields and other stuff. So we're taking 2 to 6 damage from spread shot. Predictive aim. Alright, stop their beam.
Shields up, Captain.
Shield up. That's gonna stop the light barrage. The Starflare is gonna launch, but the missile doesn't hit right away, so we got some reprieve. But we don't have any more of those. We have no more weapons to knock out the missiles. So we're going to raise shield now. We'll get 12 from this. Unfortunately, because we spent all that energy, we can't use beam sweep. Yeah, it seems I've been getting excess ordnance and not enough energy, so I diverted some a little bit. That's the max energy income I can get is 4. tough. I wonder if we're supposed to lose this, probably. Throw a block, and then we use a beam sweep. Block the spread shot.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need one to mass. Laser pulse. Oh, that's good. They got overheat. They got 3 overheat. So does that mean they're gonna actually take 3 damage per turn? Why they have 3 overheat? I think so. But 1 heat dissipates automatically. Get rid of ammo dump. I don't need it right now. We're taking 4 damage. We still got 2 shields, so we're going to take 4 damage from the Star Flare, and we're going to take 2 to 5 damage from the Light Barrage, 6 from BB. So we're going to get hit hard here. This is bad.
We've been hit, Captain. We're taking damage.
Yep. It's bad. There's a cooldown. That's shred.
Incoming missile.
Stop with that missile. Oh no! Okay, we got no shield, so we're gonna do raise shield here. That's great. Beam sweep. We got 4 overheat, that's great. Putting that overheat on them, stacking that, that's hurting them a lot too. So we're now, they're lower health than us. This is where we turn the tables. Block. Beam sweep. Down to 8 health. We almost got him. We're gonna use the ammo dump now. Oh yeah, they're dead. All right. Oh, Do they have different rarity cards? That would be great. That's pretty cool, because this one is shimmering. It's got yellow letters. Grid fire. It's point defense. Missiles incoming. Take down up to 3 enemy missiles. Else deal 2 damage 3 times. Huh. So for 3 turns, it disables 1 energy production. So that's like an upkeep for it to keep streaming the shield. That's interesting. I'll take grid fire though. Hey Dan, how's it going? Hope you had a good day. So ever, you made it out alive somehow. You look around at your crew, everyone is exhausted but still breathing. Setting the ship's navigation to autopilot. You lean back and finally relax with a sense of relief. Home station. Home station up ahead, Captain. Preparing docking procedures. Once docked, the station's spin gravity kicks in. You and your crew disembark and head to your station quarters to rest, while dock workers start unloading the cargo bay. I'm doing alright. I'm getting by. A few hours later, you have called to meet the station director in her office. Proceed. I had our researchers look at the data you brought back in that black box. While heavily encrypted, Rin managed to extract some data on the research they were conducting at the station. It has to do with the anomaly that swept through our system a while ago, knocking out a large part of our electronics. The equipment aboard the research station was able to extract some sort of information from it, leading them to believe it was a coded message or a signal of unknown origins. Their data shows multiple star systems within the breachway network were similarly affected, which led them to trace their trajectories to a set of coordinates where they converge. There's a lot more information here, but decrypting it further will take some time. Whatever else it may contain, this information is too dangerous to keep here. The Solari will come looking for it sooner or later. They're already moving their fleets to close the system's breachway access points. They don't want this getting out. Take the black box with you and leave. Ren will accompany you to further decrypt the data. Judging by the Solari response, the signal could lead to something important that could shift balance of power. Me and Ivan are joining you as well. There's no way you're going on some crazy suicidal adventure while we stay behind to do maintenance work on the ventilation system. Yeah, it was on a demo. I didn't touch it because I wanted to wait till it was out, but evidently it's early access, even though it came out today. So it's not full release, but 25% off, so I figured I'd jump on it. I've been looking forward to playing this one. I do plan on streaming some more Aura, but that game is surely is disappointing. I wrote a review today on Steam for it, so it's got some serious red flags. It's got issues, but there are things that are really good about that game that really draw me to it. So I do want to stream it some more, and I'm hoping that things get changed. Hope the developers get the feedback and work on some things for that game. But I will stream it again. Yeah. Well, one of them is unlikely because they made that whole game built around crafting spam. Spam, 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 crafting, 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 spam. It's like, I wanted to play a strategy game. I didn't want to play Valheim or Minecraft. Just craft, 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 craft. And that's what you're doing. You're crafting everything for everything, needs everything that comes from crafting. I had no idea it was that much. I had no idea. Right? You know, oh, you got to manage an empire, but forget about that. That's small potatoes. Let's craft. let's get out this workbench and that workbench and like 20 other, 100 other, I don't know how many I'm going to have by the time the game is over. I'm at the end of Act 1. I still didn't go to Act 2. And there's so many crafting buildings, so many workbenches crafting different things. It's getting out of control over there. I'm like, what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to run an empire, like Civilization style game. I ain't got time for that. There's crafting tables everywhere. Crafting tables. So you can see why it's a red flag for me. I definitely expected like a different game and didn't think it was that crazy. I knew there was crafting, maybe, oh, we'll craft some amenities here and there and just keep feeding amenities to your cities. But no, it's so much more than that. But I digress. This game so far is pretty neat. Good, we are preparing Corvette-class gunship in the hangar for you. Posing as a mercenary will allow you to move freely within the breachway network without raising suspicions. I always raise suspicions. What are you talking about? Once you are ready to leave, head to a random system in the breachway network, and from there, start making your way towards the signal coordinates. This should make it more difficult for the Solari to connect you to this whole thing. Godspeed, Captain. Into the hangar. And that, my friends, is the tutorial. So now we're into the full roguelike mode. Wow. Arbalest. Marauder. Lancer. Firebrand. Okay. So we can do the Arbalest. The Marauder's locked. The Lancer's locked. The Firebrand's locked. So we can only do the Arbalest. Reach the first system boss with the Arbalest to unlock. Okay, so that won't take too long. Enter the second system with the Marauder. So you beat that boss, basically, and then you'll unlock this one. Reach the second system boss with any ship, you'll unlock Firebrand. Okay. Solari, Starkin, Free Roamers, and Deadweights. So they have faction. That's cool. That's really cool. So the Arbalest is our starting boat. Hot reload. Every 6th attack returns to your draw pile instead of going on cooldown. Okay. Oh, so you're gonna unlock other things other than starting perks, I guess. Start out with it. Okay. Perks, yeah. Okay. That's cool. We accept the Arbalest. Procedurally generated maps. I love it. Most map nodes are under the control of one of the game's factions. Events at these nodes are influenced by your standing with the controlling faction. Some events can present choices that can modify your relation with one or more factions. Faction relations are grouped as follows. Hated. High chances of negative events and possible ambushes. Disliked. Chance of negative events. Station docking requests may be denied. So the Solari, I'm disliked. And the Deadweights, I'm disliked. Neutral. Standard event outcomes. So the Starkin, I am neutral with them, and I'm allied with the Free Roamers. Can lead to ally support in events and combats as well as better rewards. That's cool. So I would want to stick on a Free Roamers territory if possible. Well, what's the matter? The jump game? Jumping? Captain, our sensors detect a group of Starkin gunships on our flight path. Looks like they are trying to block any ships from entering the system through this breachway corridor. Judging by the large number of civilian ships further ahead, the blockade is meant to keep people in. Looks like the gunships are in disarray. They haven't reacted to our approach. Yeah, there's always going to be a delay on Twitch. It sucks. That's why the Jackbox party games are really problematic, because of that delay. If we can make a run at full burn, we can munch through with little fighting. By 1+ second, yeah. Brain has got it down to a science. I know he's lurking. He's been doing that jumping for quite some time. Okay, so before we get in real choices here, that's cool. I like that, how that map looks. There's the boss. Alright, let's do blockade. Busy with trying to prevent civilians from fleeing the system, only security drone has noticed our approach. It's heading our way on an intercept course. Prepare for combat. Catalyst Pulse. Deal 4 damage. All pulse cards played this turn deal +1 damage. Oh yeah, we got laser pulses. Yeah, I don't have enough to use a second. That's a shame. So maybe I should hold on to that. If they're not gonna hit me, I might reallocate like that for now. I expect to get in the first try, but gauge the time difference, then count it out on second attempt. The response from server was a second or more longer than the first time. We'll hold on to the barrier. We're going to hold on to the other cards too. Now I'm going to get hit with the laser pulse. No worries. And now, because I reallocated to ordnance, I'll be able to play the catalyst pulse and the laser pulse. Broken. Yep. Nothing we do because the interwebs delay. This game is pretty cool, I like it. Gain 1 energy for every 2 ordnance you spend this turn. Well, that's not gonna happen right now. Ain't gonna happen. Grows through on 3. Just a random person? Nobody you knew? It's kind of scary. Well, chances are he's hairy and gross. You got that kind of knowledge.
Enemy shields down.
I'm gonna hit for 4. That's not a problem. Okay, I'm gonna play conservation here because I'm about to play 2 of these.
Enemy shields down.
Absolutely demolished. get a card. Oh, we get to choose between 2 for each hard point. Gain 1 ordnance for every 2 mass you spend this turn. No. Gain 4 ordnance, sustain 1 heat, lose up to 4 on the turn end. Right, yeah, go for the weapons. Unless they're already disabled. Because once they're disabled, they're automatically going to be repaired in a few turns. So might as well try to disable other stuff once the weapons are down. So this must be like a rare because it's gold. Fire as many laser pulse attacks as your ordnance allows. Complete exhaustive. Any other cards played? I mean, from what's in your hand, that's not going to be a lot anyways. I don't know. I don't like that. Oh, it looks better. Might as well cool down for the next attack play this turn. Let's go with Rampart. Okay. After we breach the blockade, multiple ships try to make a run and exit the system. As we mix in with the group of civilian vessels, the Starkin gunships break off pursuit and focus on keeping the fleeing ships in. Incoming message request, Captain. It's possible to isolate the source with so many ships grouped together. Greetings, Captain. Impressive skills you've shown there. I could use the services of a bold freelancer such as yourself. I'm a data broker by trade, willing to offer a generous reward in exchange for some valuable intel. I need to gather data on the strength of the ships in this sector, and by the looks of it, this isn't the last fight you'll get yourself into. Send me your combat logs after 6 combat encounters, and I'll transfer 150 credits on delivery. Oh, and Captain, pick a weapon from my reserves while you're at it. You'll need all the firepower you can get. Consider an investment in your future. Okay. You can press a tab on your keyboard to freeze the equipment UI you hover over and inspect the cards. Okay. Keep in mind you have to move a crew member to operate the launch bay if you pick a missile launcher. Open the status window and assign a crew member to operate the newly added... Okay. A few months later, a transport container emerges from somewhere in the group of ships headed for your location. You pry it open in the cargo bay after a security scan. It's a typo. Pick it up its contents. Your crew installed. See. Okay. Where is it? Is this it? I just need to move a crew member. It's the AI. Okay. We're good. Oh, yeah. So upgrade reactor power. Let's do 1 to energy. Cool. So we're good. So what we got here? Conflict zone, where I'm disliked. This is the dead weights. Waypoint. Or at least I'm neutral here. So, and this is going towards free murmur territory where I'm allied. I'm definitely thinking going to the right here. It's the way to go. You notice your pilot slowing down. Your crew members point out to a Starkin fuel ship in your vicinity. Captain, this might be a good chance to refill our fuel reserves. How would you like to proceed? So yeah, we got 4 fuel. Inquire about their fuel prices, yeah. Sadly, my friend, you don't seem to afford buying any fuel at this point, and I gotta make a living too. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know that nothing's gonna happen. No transactions. An unregistered ship present in contested Starkin space is approaching on an attack vector. Prepare for combat. More rude people. Well, that hits hard. That's ready to hit me now. Time to take out space garbage, yeah. I can only
Shields up, Captain.
Right now.
Enemy shields down.
As far as the HUD goes, that's my only gripe is it doesn't show you the max hull points. You can see it elsewhere, like outside of combat, at the top left of the screen, but here it's like 46. Okay, 46 out of 50. I would like to see that. Just a small thing. Because, I mean, you can show the maximum heat threshold, you see your maximum command points, which I need to use some. Otherwise it'll be wasted, because between nodes, when you jump from node to node, you'll recover a couple command points. Well, he's not going to hit me now. Maybe he'll overload the cannons here. Big hit. Got 2 Starfire missile cards to your draw pile. Okay. Why not? So I need to reduce 1 here and put it there. We're going to need more ordnance production.
Enemy shields down.
Gain 1 energy for every 2. Okay, so we actually don't need energy right now. We're gonna use Rampart. That's gonna block that heavy blast, and we'll use it for ordnance to launch 2 star flares. I'm just gonna throw out that. I don't need conservation for a while.
Enemy shield down.
They're hurting, Bubba. They're hurt. That sucker's not firing for a few turns, so we're good. Yeah, this is a cool game. I like it.